Hi, I'm Rose Caspary, and we're here in Poughkeepsie, New York, just off the Spackenkill Road, and this is about 2 years old, so everything's sort of like in flux as a garden usually is. There's vegetables mixed in with other kind of ornamental and different plants for pollinators. A lot of different herbs, like this is lemon balm, which I've been propagating. This is a grapevine, a Concord grape.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just within this year went up here all along. There's lavender, which now I'm growing more outside the fence, and I've been propagating that. And then back here, this used to be where you could walk all the way back, but we put the fence up. I do have butterfly bush, but now I sort of regret planting. I think I'm going to go more native, like I just got from out of the spice bush, linden benzoin, and that's going to be like a nice bigger shrub. This came up on its own, a raspberry, which does produce pretty delicious raspberries. And then here I just planted the other day Solomon seal. I was living in Florida for the past 15 years, and I'm from this area, so I'm just relearning more of what grows best here. This is flax, which the butterflies really like. This is the end of currant. This is red currant, and then in the back there we have black currant too, and then behind it is gooseberry. So up here, so we put this contraption of kind of things to have these vines grow. This is Schisandra, and I got this from Hortus in Stone Ridge. I got a lot of some of these medicinal, and some like Gumi is back there, which I got from them. Quince, sea buckthorn. This is like the Virginiana rose. I just planted that the other day, and this was I put the plant in the ground. Usually the roots are wrapped around, and this had the runners were wrapped around. Those are the hips, which is on it, which is good for a pollinator. Okay, and then this I'm pretty sure is a mulberry, and here's another mulberry. This is the mulberry.
Yeah, that does look like one.
This is garlic chives.
Yeah.
Here's eggplant. See, that's a little finger eggplant.
Yeah.
There's some kale back here that was from last year that reseeded because they are a biennial. The second year they seed. Here's a tomato. There's some tomatoes on it. There's the fig. And this is goji berries.
These here?
Yeah. They're red. The redder they are, the more tasty they are. Here. But that's not, maybe that's it. But usually you buy goji berries, you really never get them fresh. They're dried, and when they're dried, they're more concentrated, so they're sweeter. And these are blackberries, which we did get blackberries.
Yeah.
And then I cut back all the older growth. This is a newer growth, which we'll get with the blackberries next year. Yeah, and these are raspberries on the other side, which do make, the blackberry don't make new plants, but the raspberry, see, here's the raspberry. So this is the second harvest. Those are honeyberry back there, 3 different varieties of honeyberry. This is kiwi. This is one that isn't, it seems to be growing okay. I have it over there too. This year it's doing a little better. Like a lot of things are doing better since we have the fence. And back here, there's blueberries. This is a variety of blueberries. There's some other blueberries.
Mm-hmm.
This is the gumi, which I did get fruit this year.
Yes.
And that is pretty tasty. That's early. It has a flower in the spring that's very aromatic. And then you get the fruit. So this is the black currant.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is sea buckthorn. This is a female, and that's the male, because you need both.
And do they have fruit?
Yeah, they haven't had fruit yet, but that will be a berry, and that's very medicinal. And up there is sunchoke. And then there's two varieties of quince. And then up at the top, I don't know if you could see it, is prickly pear.
That's good for our region?
I got it when I was up in Albany. This guy was sort of an eccentric guy that planted. And he said, I was like, you know, because I know in Florida it grows well, but
Yeah.
he said it grows well here. You'll get like a grouping of it.
Wow.
So that it flowered earlier in the summer, a nice yellow flower, and now it is getting bigger.
And you eat that, right?
I haven't eaten yet, but you can. This is an aster, which now will bloom. See the little, just starting to bloom. See
Yeah.
the purple?
Yeah.
It's a giant yellow coneflower. See how big?
Yeah.
So the finches, when they first start blooming, were coming after it. So it sort of like took the petals off,
Oh, that is an apple tree?
which was really doing well. The early last year, it was blooming, but the deer kept coming at it. There's another apple over there.
Oh, yeah.
And underneath it, I grew comfrey, because comfrey.
Oh, look at the healthy comfrey back there.
Yeah, and this is a currant, a wild currant.
Okay, Rose, tell me the secret of your giant eggplant.
It's very cheap and it's very abundant right in your home. I collect my urine and I just poured it all along the section here because we had the problem with the jumping worm, and initially the soil was good, but then I could see the jumping worm was just sort of, it wasn't
Eating all the organic
Yeah.
material.
So I think the urine was really a savior, and that the eggplant, a lot of the tomatoes, all the vegetables there did really well. Yeah.
Everything
And
looks
even
so
the
happy.